The Arabs. The Arab world spans from Morocco across northern Africa to the Persian Gulf. While many people consider themselves as part of the Arab ethnicity, there is no single Arab culture or society. There are many diverse people and communities throughout the Arab world. Arabs are the biggest cultural group in the Middle East. More than half of the people are Arabs. Arabs have many cultural characteristics. They speak the Arabic language, 90% follow the Islamic faith, and most communities continue traditional patriarchal family structures and social practices. The Israeli Jews. About 6 million people of the Middle East are Israeli Jews, most of whom live in the country of Israel. Many migrated there after 1948 when modern-day Israel was founded. While more than 75% of Israelis are Jewish, about 16% are Arab. More on Palestinians later, and other Christian communities exist in Israel as well. Jewish culture. Israel has 3 official languages: Hebrew, Arabic, and English. Hebrew is the traditional language of the Jewish people, but most speak English as well. The Jewish population of Israel spans from the ultra-Orthodox to other more liberal, westernized communities. Turks. Although most people in the Middle East are Arabs, it is also home to many non-Arabs. The Turkish people originally came from Central Asia. They conquered and ruled a large area. At one time, the Ottoman Empire included much of the Middle East and North Africa. Turkish people speak Turkish, which is written with a Latin-based alphabet. Like many other people of the Middle East, most Turks are Muslim. The country of Turkey, however, is a democratic republic that prides itself in separating religion from its government. Turks generally are westernized in clothing and customs. Persians. Iran was once called Persia. Its history goes back more than 2,500 years ago. Greeks, Arabs, Mongols, and Turks invaded this land. This culture reflects all of these invaders, yet it remains different. Not all of the people who live in Iran are Persian, but they are the largest ethnic group in Iran. Iran's official language is Farsi, which is also known as Persian. Farsi, like many other languages, uses Arabic script, and many Iranians can read some Arabic because the Quran is written in Arabic. The vast majority of Iranians are Muslims. Kurds. The Kurds are a large ethnic group with no country of their own. About 25 million Kurds live in Turkey, Iraq, and Syria. They have kept their own culture even though other groups have controlled them for centuries. The Kurds call the whole area where they live Kurdistan. It is primarily a mountainous region, and the Kurds live in small villages in the valleys. Many Kurds have fought for years to try and make this area an independent country. Like most people in the Middle East, many Kurds are Muslim. There are a few Kurdish groups, like the Yazidis, who do not practice Islam. They speak Kurdish, and the alphabet used to write Kurdish varies by area. In Iraqi Kurdistan, they use Arabic script. This is the Sorani dialect of Kurdish. The Kurmanji dialect used in Turkey and Syria is written using the Latin alphabet. Armenians. Few large communities of Armenians live in the Middle East today, because most of them have migrated from Turkey and Syria to the nation of Armenia or elsewhere. This was a result of decades of ethnic discrimination and a genocide that killed more than 1 million Armenians in Turkey. Most Armenians follow the Armenian Apostolic Church, a branch of the Eastern Orthodox faith of Christianity. The Armenian language is very unique to their culture and is believed to be written in 406 AD. Palestinians. Palestinians are Arabs. They speak Arabic and generally followed Arab customs, and social practices. More than 75% of Palestinians are Muslim, but about 17% are Christian as well. What makes Palestinians a unique ethnic group is their location and political status. Palestine is the historical name for the area now controlled by Israel. The vast majority of Palestinians today live in the occupied territories of the West Bank and Gaza Strip. The remainder are scattered, living in Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria. There is not a country of Palestine, and the political status of the Palestinians is an issue of contention between them and the Israelis. The Palestinians have limited self-rule in the occupied territories. The relationship between the Israelis and Palestinians is strained and occasionally erupts in violence.